All right, this is Mike with Trike with Mike, Texas. Do a little rambling here. All right, I'm in Texas. You know, it's only 85, 86 today, but you can feel the heat. So, one famous guy said, and perfectly, you know, there's a King of the Hill, Hank Hill, said that this is Texas. It's already 110 degrees in the shade in the summer, and if it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna kick your ass. As he was saying that to Dale, his neighbor. But you know, and that brings up, you know, these shades. You know, put a shade over, you're riding in the shade, all comfy and cozy. Well, I tried that. I did that because I thought the same thing. It's great. I'll be in the shade. It'll cut it down by 10 degrees. And so I tried that on my last trike, my Villager, and it lasted all of one ride. Not that it fell apart. It did not. It was perfect. It was installed fine. It was easy to use, and it provided shade. The only problem is we also have wind. Usually significant wind. 15 to 20 very often. And if you're riding around, you're generating 15 to 20 just as you move forward riding. Well, this thing, and mine was not specific for trikes. It was a kayak cover, relatively cheap. Just basically a fabric sail that you mounted, and I created mounting brackets, and it was all fine. It was it covered me. But as I going forward, I felt like I was going backwards. I mean, it put such a drag on me. It's like a parachute. And even going with the wind, it wasn't that good, because again, you're generating, you're generating wind forward anyway when you're going. And so this whole thing, it just wanted to hold you back. And so, I weigh the odds and the differences, and I'm like, I'll just pour some water over my head, wear reflective clothing, sunscreen or something, and try to combat the heat that way. Maybe ride earlier in the morning before it gets hot, and that kind of thing, because I got news for you. And whoever because I used to have a fishing kayak, and I'm like, that's cool, that'd be great for out there, because it gets hot out there on the water sometimes. But by golly, if you had that on a kayak, I have no idea how you're getting back to shore unless you just take it completely down. Because you're going one direction and you're staying that direction. You're not going anywhere else but that direction that the wind takes you the first time. It's just not. It's a neat idea that has no value. I think the only one that might have some value would be a stiff, like a solar panel. If you put that directly flat and it had no siding to it, it couldn't, be manipulated with the wind at all, then maybe that would work somewhat. But I still think the wind's gonna affect you quite a bit. So, not the best.